Penetrating passes. Also known as seam balls or a split pass, the penetrating pass is the most devastating pass in soccer. Why? Because it allows the attack to get in behind the back line. A good rule of thumb for a penetrating pass is that the ball will be passed and travel through one seam while the runner runs through another. A good way to think of it is to imagine a spot out ahead where both the runner and ball will meet. Look at the following examples of split passes to see why they create such great opportunities for the attack.
They've done that. They have, and they've only got the one goal to show for it so far.
Luna picking it up from Arias, trying to roll it in. He's going to find Nepomuceno, and there was, in fact, Jorge popped up from the right, and it's Tim Ream to break it up.
They have, and they've only got the one goal to show for it so far.
All right, so I want you to take note of the two seams. With this pass, Curacao almost gets the best of the United States here. Let's take a look from another angle. We see the angled run, but we also see the pass. Now, let's take a look here because the best passes eliminate the most defenders. This pass eliminates 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 defenders, gets in behind the defense. Not a good finish, though.
We get to extra time, probably, right? No way. Look at this wonderful play. Look at the ball right there. From the zone to the rim. Extra time,
This is a great example of looking for the seams and the point out ahead. Figure out where that point out ahead is. You see it? Watch the pass.
Look at this wonderful play. Look at the ball right there. From the zone to the rim. You know, they're fighting.
Here we have Christian Pulisic driving on an angle and passing across his body for a great finish on goal. When we watch it back here in slow motion, we can see how Pulisic dribbles. He's dribbling on a diagonal, setting up the pass on the opposite angle across his body. Bam. Great finish. Here we see the U.S. women's national team, Rose Lavelle, little skadoodle move. She's a great attacking player, making a penetrating pass between two defenders for Megan Rapinoe. Not the best finish, but the play is outstanding. We'll watch it back again in slow motion. Notice Rose Lavelle's dribble. She is also attacking diagonally, like Pulisic on the last segment. Two different seams. Ball goes through one, Megan Rapinoe goes through the other. Another thing to point out is the angled run that Megan Rapinoe is making in order to try to stay on sides. This is why, as coaches, we so effectively try to teach with the end zone game. Here we see Rose Lavelle making another penetrating pass to a runner coming through. This is why you'll often hear your coaches talk about the 8s and the 10s making runs, especially these angled runs. And here we go, it penetrates right between two defenders, the angled run. Nice opportunity. Here we see the goal that really changed things for Sweden against Canada. Great penetrating pass, one-touch finish. That player is Blackstenius. As you can see, she widens herself out. There's two different seams running through and the pass coming through. It's a really nice goal. So it's going to play a couple times here for you because it is such a nice goal. But what I really want you to take a look at here is the spot out ahead, right? You have to start looking for that spot out ahead where you can pass the ball to. Where is that spot out ahead? What I want you to notice here is the spot out ahead and the two seams. Now we have the U.S. men's team in the CONCACAF Gold Cup playing against Jamaica. You got a pass in here to Josie Altidore. One touch pass that comes out to Bradley. and a ball through to McKinney. Finish isn't spectacular, obviously, because it doesn't happen. But the opportunity was great. Again, we're going to check this out. McKinney is the guy right here who looks like he's being beamed up. Notice the angled run and the angled pass. It's all about diagonals. So you notice the seams and the diagonal runs. Okay, so far these have been professional teams, but can we do it? Can we put it into practice? So, putting it into practice. If properly trained, understood, and mastered, penetrating passes can be an important part of our attack. The following video clips show penetrating angled passes and runs from our 2002 Girls National Championship team. Okay, so I'm going to pause it now so you can draw your fingers through the two seams to make sure you see them both. See them? Okay, we'll let it play now. There's the pass. And there's the goal. Okay, for me, what really makes this one is Amanda's angled run. Notice the two seams, the one Jillian passes through and the one Amanda runs through to get the ball. But this is a tremendously angled run. Okay, so this is a little different, a little tighter. And although the seams are tighter here, they still exist. Notice how Mac plays that ahead for Amanda to run onto. The ball through one seam, the runner through the other.
Jenny plays against
Okay, we'll watch it back again. Erin gets the ball in the middle of the field. And the seam here in this clip is big. It is really big. You could drive a Mack truck through it. Do you see how wide it is right here? However, Gio, the runner on the left, she's not really quite wide enough. The seam is threaded nicely, but take note that if Gio, the runner, was about 5 to 10 yards wider, the run would be angled and provide her with a better angle on goal and probably some more time to shoot. So this final one here just reiterates what we've been talking about. Ball through one seam, runner through the other. Where's the point out ahead? Creating just absolute havoc for the defense. Another good opportunity on goal. Hopefully in the last 9.5 minutes you can see why penetrating passes are so devastating, why they really create a tremendous amount of damage to the defense. It's all about getting in behind the back line. And how do we do it? We do it by passing the ball through one seam and running through the other. It never really works too well when the ball and the runner go through the same seam. You're looking at offsides, you're looking at difficulty getting to the ball, you're looking at opportunities for the defense to pick it off. the right way to do it is to imagine that point out ahead. Pick it out, penetrate on angles, run on angles, just like this one here. So, keep working on those penetrating passes, angled runs, and attacking on angles.